Oh, we are live! How are we, lads? Come on, the footy! The footy spot! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys win it! Woo! Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Saturday football review for round 3 of the 2022 NRL season. We saw 3 games of football today. We saw the Panthers defeat the Newcastle Knights 28 points to 16. We saw the Eels beat the Storm in Golden Point 28-24. And we also saw the Raiders come back from 22-0 down to beat the Gold Coast Titans 24-22. This is the #1 Rugby League YouTube channel for all post-game show reviews. And to help me review all 3 games from Super Saturday from round 3, it's the great man, ProEnzo Vidz. Lorenzo, thanks for coming on, brother.
Yeah, bro, anytime. Fantastic Saturday of football. I thought all 3 games were very good, actually. So keen to sort of give a review on them, actually.
Mate, I know there was 3 games and a lot of games went ways that I don't think everyone expected. What result surprised you the most today?
Definitely Para defeating Storm. I mean, both teams not really sort of keen on, but I think, you know, for everyone's sake, I think more people were looking forward to seeing Para win rather than Melbourne, I think. And yeah, I didn't expect it, actually. The way they played very well, and it was good enough game style to win the game. So credit to Para, I think.
Yeah, the Parramatta game was a massive surprise. I really didn't expect that, and I did not expect the Titans to choke a 22-0 lead down there at GIO Stadium in Canberra. There were a lot of Titans fans at halftime carrying on like they won the grand final at halftime, and it ended up biting all the Titans fans at the ground right on the arse. So far out, the poor old Titans, they blew it.
Yeah, they did, and their fans should really not say that their fans should not declare games over at halftime. You know, there's still another 40 minutes to go, and that's what Titans learnt. So it's their fault they choked, and full credit to Canberra. Look at my tip right there.
Yeah, exactly right. Full credit to Canberra and the Gold Coast. They threw it away themselves. They blew it, and obviously we will get into the Raiders-Titans game, but mate, let's go back to the very first game, which was earlier in the day. Panthers over the Newcastle Knights. Penrith Panthers 38, Newcastle Knights 20. The game was all right for a while there. I just need to fix up my screen. Oh, no, what was it? 38-20. Sorry, I got the fucking score wrong on the screen. I'll fix that up. But, mate, what'd you make of this Panthers and Newcastle Knights game this afternoon?
I'll be honest, I missed the first 30 minutes of it. I was, out for most of the day. But, yeah, I watched the second half mainly, and well, from what I heard from the first half, you know, I sort of just looked at the highlights of the first half and I got a chance to. And yeah, I think it was very tight. Knights were pretty good. You know, I think it was really Knights were good up until the Mitch Barnett sends off. I think they were very good up until then. That was a game-changing moment, you know. It was just stupid, you know. I obviously missed watching it live, but I watched the replay on Fox and, that was awful. He's going to miss 8-9 weeks, I reckon, for that. That was...
Oh, mate, Mitch Barnett, what the fuck was he thinking?
It was
good God.
Yeah, it was careless.
Let's get into it, man. So, like, watching the game live, I didn't even see the Barnett high tackle watching it live. I didn't even notice it, and then it happened, and the elbow contacted him right in the head. I reckon he'll get 10 weeks. I reckon he'll get 10 to 12 weeks for that.
Yeah, I'd say the exact same because, you know, he obviously meant that a tackle with intent, you know, obviously charged with his a shoulder or arm,
Elbow.
elbow, yeah, straight to the face, and then yeah, lucky Chris Smith didn't suffer any fractions after that. Like far out, it's a terrible thing to do.
I love Mitch Barnett. I think he's a great player, but man, really stupid, and
Cost
I think
Newcastle.
something that he will definitely regret. And when he got sent off, he was in the sheds and he was like this, and he knew he fucked up. So good to see that he's very remorseful and he feels bad. But yeah,
Still.
look, he's fucked. He's going to get 10 to 12 weeks easy for that. So
Yeah.
hopefully Mitch Barnett learns his lesson. That was really, really stupid from Barnett. But mate, let's go for the tries. 9th minute, first try went to Taylor May. Luai Grubber kicks it through, and May scores. Very nice try from the Panthers to start off.
Yeah, I rewatched the highlights before I came on here, and I saw that try, and yeah, that was a smart play. Tago and May were great on that left side.
Yeah, they were very good on that left side. Panthers go to 4-0. And then 20th minute, Dominic Young. Very nice try. Newcastle lines off the scrum. Gagai with a very nice offload to Dominic Young. Young scores. Very nice try.
Yeah, he had a very good game apparently, Dominic Young, and I've been impressed with him ever since round one. I think he's in for a big season, Young.
Yeah, he had a really good game. That was a very good try. Newcastle go to 6 points to 4 in front, and then this moment of the game really, really fucking shitted me off. I was really pissed off. 25th minute. So Kurt Mann gets kicked right in the dick, right in the grapefruits, right down there in the private part. And then he makes a tackle. No contact to the head, no contact to the head whatsoever of Kurt Mann, but he's forced to go off for a HIA due to the HIA doctor in the bunker. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, fuck your dad. Last I checked, your head was up here, not down where your cock is. Jesus Christ.
That's right. Why would we go off for that? I mean, like it's not a HIA head assessment. It's stupid. I don't know what they're doing there.
Did the bunker basically referred to Kurt Mann as a cockhead? I mean, what's the go there? Fuck. Kurt Mann's head is up here. His penis is down there. Why? Why is that a HIA? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, really, when it's that situation, you should just be checked by the doctor on the field. You don't go off for a HIA assessment. Fucking bunker.
The HIA doctor in the bunker can honestly go and get fucked. It needs to be stopped. Seriously. We spoke about it on the podcast on Wednesday night, Lorenzo. Yeah. Mate, get the HIA doctors, put them on the fucking sideline with a screen in front of them and just let them do their job. Not leave them in the bunker. Get fucked.
That's right. I mean, they really do make some daft decisions, and they're just stupid in general. I really think the game.
What are they doing in the bunker? Are they sitting there drinking alcohol? Are they playing Rugby Live 4? What are they doing?
Who knows? I mean, we've got heaps of screens up in that room. Just how much they use those screens properly, who knows? Honestly.
Hey, look! You got one screen here of Rugby Live 4. You've got one screen here of Pornhub.com of a girl sucking a guy's dick. You've got another screen over here where you're watching the game. Got one in the background where it's Jared Hayne of 2009 highlights on in the background. I mean, fuck me dead. What a joke. What an absolute joke.
Oh, they're fucked. Honestly, that's the only word I can give them. They're fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked. And then obviously, 32nd minute, no try to Isaac Tago. He dropped the ball sort of line. I reckon that was a fair call. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think it was actually seeing that.
And then the Barnett incident, which we already spoke to. Hopefully, Chris Hill's doing okay. That was a terrible thing for Chris Smith, sorry, to get knocked in the head like that. Hopefully he's all right. And then Crichton takes the 2 when that send-off happens. We go to 6-all, and then obviously 13-12 for the rest of the game, which was always going to be very tough for Newcastle. Taylor May scores his second try of the game. Tago dummies it, puts a grubber kick in, and May scores. Very nice try. Yeah,
that was actually. That was a very smart play. Those, like I said, those two are very clinical today, and Penrith wins. So yeah.
Half time, Panthers 12-6. Newcastle had a lot of work to do, considering they were down to 12 men for the rest of the game. We got to the second half, and Penrith started off very fast. Isaac Tago Hang on, what happened here? Isaac Tago scores, I believe. Dane Gagai knocked the ball backwards. And then before the ball went dead, Tago got the ball before it went dead and scored. Gagai, bit of a poor mistake from Gagai.
Yeah, well, that's someone you don't see much mistakes often from Gagai. Usually, he's pretty
Yeah.
good at making not many stupid errors. But yeah, that was a bit costly, I reckon, that one.
It was very costly. And at that point, Penrith go to 18-6 in front. 53rd minute, Jay Clifford throws a nice ball to Tex Hoy. Tex Hoy goes through and scores in the corner. Very nice try from Tex Hoy. Newcastle back in the game.
Yeah, well, it was a try that really got them back into it, like you said, and I think that's a try that really gave them momentum and sort of showed that they were still fighting the game despite having 12 men on the field. So yeah, that was good. That was good.
It's a very nice try. Panthers 18-12 at that point with about 25 minutes to go. And then in the 57th minute, Isaac Tago scores his second try of the game. May kicks it on the inside to Tago. Tago scores and Crichton converts. Panthers 24-12. What a try from Tago.
Yeah. So I think Tago's my man of the match today. Oh, I should say that for later. But yeah, no, Tago was excellent. That try definitely summed it up.
Panthers 24-12, and then I think Penrith will look at home after this try. Yes, Stephen Crichton scores. Panthers goes right hand side, and Crichton just too good, too quick, and too much skill. And Crichton scores. Panthers 28-12. What do you make about that Stephen Crichton try?
Yeah, it was just a bit too easy. I think that's just the night's sort of getting a bit too tired and giving up around the end. So yeah, just one of those things really.
And then the Panthers, for some reason, that they put all the hard work away. Newcastle got back into the game late in the game there. 64th minute, Bradman Best scored a very nice try. Good pass there from Adam McClune, I believe it was. Best,
yeah, it was.
Very nice try from Bradman Best.
Yeah, it was Clune who really set it up, and then Best just went right in and scored. It was a good try actually.
Panthers 28-16, still 15 minutes to go. I mean, it's still possible, but it's a big ask. And then the Newcastle Knights, they score another one real quick in the 72nd minute through Wanari Tuwala. Kurtman offload through the middle to Tex Hoy. Hoy to Tuwala, and Tuwala scores. Newcastle was still fighting.
Up until that point, I was just like, oh, far out. Knights might actually make a comeback here, might actually steal it at the end, but yeah, they were just a bit short.
Very nice try to the Knights at 28-20, and then the Panthers, they finished off the game very well. Taylor May scores his hat-trick. Panthers go left, and Taylor May gets his hat-trick of the game, mate. What a try from Taylor May.
Yeah, I mean, he was very good today. I mean, not replacing Toto is never an easy job, but I think he did very well in how he played, May.
I did very well there, and with about 20 seconds to go, Charlie Staines ends up scoring late in the corner. Doesn't matter, but Staines scores a late one at full time. Panthers beat the Knights 38 points to 20. A good result for Penrith. Newcastle still got a bit to work on. Obviously, the send-off didn't do them any favours, but Newcastle was still fighting very hard in this game, considering the send-off.
Yeah, you're right, and I think we can all see there's a lot of improvement in Newcastle. I think they've sort of proved a lot of people, well, not many people, but they have so far proved some people wrong in how they start the year. And I think just they're combining very well. They seem to be in good form, and despite them losing today, there seems to be a lot of positives at club. But look, Penrith were just a better side, really. You know, that's why they're a champion side, and they really got the job done by playing good. So good game.
Yeah. Now, full credit to the Panthers. They did enough, and I think Ivan Cleary will be a little bit upset with the defense from the Panthers because it was 12 men conceding 20 points, but they'll be fine. It was a good game of football. Panthers are just a little bit too good in the end over the Newcastle Knights. Mate, who would your top three players on ground be from the Panthers and Knights game?
Yeah, so number one, I'll go from 1 to 3. So number one, I have Jerome Luai. Number two, I have Stephen Crichton. And number three, I have Isaac Tago. They're my best three on ground, in my opinion. Yeah,
for me, I'd go number three, I'd go with Taylor May. Isaac Tago. Sorry, I thought Isaac Tago in the centres had a really good game. Number two, I'd go with Isaiah Yeo. Thought Isaiah Yeo in the middle was outstanding once again. And number one, my man in the match, I would go with Isaac Tago as well. He had a hat-trick, he had a big game, and thought he was outstanding, bro.
Yeah, it was. Man of the match easy, I think.
Yeah, and the Panthers just a little bit too good for the Newcastle Knights. Now let's get into, I would say, the best game of the weekend so far. Storm Eels ended up in Golden Point. What a cracking game this was. Let's get into the Storm Eels review. What a fucking game this was. Parramatta winning 20 out of 24. So let's rip into the review, mate. And the first try of the game went to Brendan Smith in the 12th minute. Josh King just found an offload for Brendan Smith, and Smith just went over to score. Very nice try.
Oh, mate, you would have been a very lucky person to be tipping him for first try, especially knowing that the chances of him playing during the week. I mean, no one really would have really thought he would have scored a try at all today. But late inclusion, he did score, so it was pretty unbelievable. But yeah, that was a nice try.
It was a good try to Brendan Smith. Melbourne go to 6-0 early on. Good start for Storm. And then in the 18th minute, Clint Gutherson scores for the Eels. Dylan Brown he just ran at the line and just bust his way through. When he passed the ball back on the inside to Gutherson, Gutherson scores. What a try from Gutherson.
It was poor defense by Storm. Like you never really see him miss tackles like that in Brown, but just I think he did really well to get through the line and Gutherson support. So nice try for sure. And
then we go to 6-all after 18 minutes score, and a very good start early on. And then in the 33rd minute, Wagga Blake scores for the Eels. Dylan Brown, beautiful ball to Wagga Blake on the left wing, and Wagga Blake just runs over Ryan Pappenhausen. It was like a fucking big collision, and what a try to Wagga Blake.
Yeah, poor Pappenhausen. I mean that's really unfair. The weight and height advantage. So yeah, unfortunate. But Wagga Blake, good try to sort of get the lead there. So yeah.
Parramatta go to 12-6. Wagga Blake just explodes on that wing. And then right before half time in the 38th minute, Nick Meaney scores for the Storm. Storm go left. Meaney scores, but here's the thing. Justin Olam. Was it an obstruction? I reckon it was a very dodgy try, but Nick Meaney did get the try. I thought it might have been an obstruction. What do you reckon, ProEnzo?
Look, yeah, I've seen worse. I don't think Mitchell Moses would have got there in time anyway, because he was more infield than sort of out the wing way. So, and for Moses to carry on is a bit stupid as well. But he has a fair point, I guess, to argue because he believes he got obstructed. But it was fine. It was a good try.
Well, if they're going to be consistent, then it should have been no try.
Yeah,
I don't reckon it was a try. But anyway, we go to 12-all at half time, and then we get 12-all, very good half of football. And then we get to the second half where all the chaos starts. Yeah. 43rd minute, Nick Meaney scores his second try of the game. Munster put a kick downfield because Bradley Thompson was up in the line, and Nick Meaney gets to the ball first before Gutherson does and scores a very nice try.
Yeah, I like that try actually. I think that works really well to sort of get the points there, and that was one of the better tries of the game, I reckon, that one.
Very good try. Melbourne go to 18-12, and then, 53rd minute. I'm pretty sure it was the 53rd minute, or it was between the 52nd minute and the 55th minute. Nelson Solomona with a dirty swinging arm tackle in the back of the neck of Big Makatoa from the Eels bench. The referees didn't even catch up on this. How the fuck was that not a sin bin? It was careless. It was reckless. It was a swinging arm to the back of Makatoa's neck. For fuck's sake. That's a sin bin every day of the week. If you think Jaden Sewer's late shots have been bad, well, the one that Nelson did on Makatoa was 10 times worse. How was that not a sin bin?
Yeah, but I mean, they miss everything but that. I mean, like they usually know. I'm sorry, they catch up at everything but that for some reason. Like, how do they not see that? I mean, that's it's a hit that's definitely sin bin worthy. I mean, not doing anything about that and seeing how deliberate that tackle from Nelson was on Makatoa is just very poor by the referees, honestly. And unfortunately, this is just the first mistake of many, unfortunately. So
I know Melbourne Storm fans out there will want to try and defend it and say, "Oh, it wasn't that bad." Well, Melbourne Storm fans, have some fucking dignity for once and fucking stand up for it. Nelson, admit that Nelson's tackle on Makatoa right in the back of the neck. It was dangerous, careless, rude. It was fucking disgusting. Should have been a sin bin. I can't believe we got away with it. But
Ridiculous.
it is Melbourne. What do you expect?
That's right. That's right. Get away with everything.
What a fucking disgrace. That should have been a sin bin. I'm still fucking human about that. I can't believe it. And then in the 59th minute, of all people, Tom Opacek scores. Moses with a crossfield kick to Opacek. Opacek catches the ball and fucking scores. Couldn't believe Opacek scored this. We go to 18 all. What a try.
Yeah, well, I mean, every person, like you said, how does he score against Melbourne? Yeah, bloody hell. Well done,
I
Opacek.
couldn't fucking believe it. 18 apiece. And then, well, this is where all the chaos starts, Lorenzo. 72nd minute. Ray Stone scores. Moses kicks cross field. Ray Stone knocks it back. Hits a Melbourne Storm play, but the ball goes backwards. Ray Stone scores. Eels take the lead. Mate, to be honest with you, there is no way in the world I would have gave us a try.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was 50-50 on it. I mean, I was happy to let it go, but they should have checked a bit more, I think, with how the ball sort of travelled. But didn't it hit Sean? When Stone knocked it back, didn't it hit Sean Lane's head? I thought it hit Lane's head after.
I could have sworn it hit a Melbourne Storm player, but honestly, I thought it was a knock on. But they went with a try. But hey, if they're going to award Nick Meaney's try before half time as not a obstruction, I'm happy for him to make up for it. But
yeah,
Parramatta take the lead and they go 24-18 in front with 8 minutes to go. I could not fucking believe it. And then just when you're sitting there, everyone's getting excited. Everyone thought Parramatta were home. Melbourne, they keep fighting. They find a way to come back. Brendan Smith just busts through a tackle, passes it to Munster. Munster to Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen scores 24 all. What a fucking try!
Oh, it was amazing. Just how the Storm moved the ball around the end and to get a line break like that. It's pretty typical of Melbourne, pretty much, to make line breaks like that and score. So yeah, it was a helpful try.
Unbelievable try, and at that point it's 24 all. Wagga Blake dropped a bomb. Melbourne had a chance to kick a field goal. Charged down. Pappenhausen was going to take it. It took forever to take the fucking field goal too. Charged down by the Eels. Eels get down there. Don't really get a good shot at field goal. And then we go to Golden Point. And Lorenzo, when the game went to Golden Point, were you feeling a Para win or were you feeling a Melbourne win?
Oh, seriously, I was feeling a Para win. Even though I said Pappenhausen field goal at one point, which I would have thought if Storm had the momentum, but I just thought the momentum was with Parramatta at that point because they seemed to be looking a lot better. And I was like, yeah, I think Para have a chance.
Yeah, look, I thought Melbourne were going to win in Golden Point because it's Melbourne, and Para don't win Golden Point very often, but they did. And then let's get to it. The Golden Point, the moment. Moses goes for a field goal, hits the post. Ray Stone gets the ball, does his fucking ACL or something, and scores to try to win the game. What a fucking moment and what a try!
It actually is a confirmed ACL too. I think that's confirmed. That I saw on the NRL physio on Instagram. He confirmed that it is an ACL type injury. So not good. That's really sad. But yeah, I mean, he did a good job putting his body on the line there, Ray Stone, and good effort. So I mean, yeah, I thought at first Moses got the goal for sure. Like I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, it's over the black dot for sure. But then when he hit the post, I was like, wow, Stone scores and Para win. Couldn't believe it.
Ray Stone scored a fucking double within fucking 10 minutes. Couldn't believe my eyes.
Oh, Stone's a goat. I mean, Para should be praising him right now.
Well, the saddest part is Ray Stone won't play for the Eels again now because he's off to the Dolphins next year and ACL rules out for the whole year. So Ray Stone's final moment in a Parramatta Eels jersey is a match-winning try in Golden Point. Full credit to him. Wow.
That's something special, but it ends in a terrible way, sadly.
Parramatta have had a really weird first 3 rounds. They just held on against the Gold Coast in round 1. They lost on the bell against the Sharks last week at Shark Park. And they went down to Melbourne tonight and they won in Golden Point with a try. The golden try. Parramatta have had a crazy first fucking 3 rounds.
I like how they play Parramatta. But they seem to play a very good style of football, but they need to be a little bit better in defence. I think defence is something that they might need to work on a tiny bit. But their attack seems to have gone up a different level from last year. I reckon their attacks improved a lot from what I noticed.
What a win for the Eels. The Melbourne Storm choke an 18-6 lead and they lose 28-24 in Golden Point. Mate, I haven't seen any of the press conferences yet, but how pissed off do you reckon Craig Bellamy is?
I wouldn't be happy. I mean, they had that lead for a while. I think they were hanging in there for quite a bit, actually. And for them to sort of collapse around the end, it would be very, very pissed off.
You wouldn't be fucking happy at all, I'll tell you right now. It was a great game of football. I'd say it's one of the games of the season. Obviously, Cronulla Parramatta last week was a big game, and I thought Parramatta versus Melbourne tonight was another great game that I think deserves all of the praise. It was a phenomenal game of football. What a match, mate! Top. Who would your top 3 players on the ground be from tonight? What a game!
Yeah, top 3 players in ground. It's pretty tough because there's a lot of good players out there. But for me, number 3, I'd go Gufferson. No, sorry, number 1, Gufferson. Gufferson, number 1. Number 2, I'd go with Moses. And number 3, I don't know. Number 3, actually, no, I'll change it to Moses to number 3. And number 2, I'll go with Pappenhausen.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with Brandon Smith. I thought Brandon Smith was outstanding at dummy half of the Storm tonight. Number 2, I'm going to go with Regan Campbell-Gillard as number 2. I thought Campbell-Gillard had a great game in the middle. Number 1, my man of the match is going to Dylan Brown. I thought Dylan Brown had a great game. His kicking game and his passing game were great. He kept making a lot of line breaks and a couple of try assists. I thought Dylan Brown was outstanding. So Dylan Brown's my man of the match. The Eels have beat the Storm 28-24 on Golden Point. What a game. What a game of footy.
Great game.
What a game. Now let's get to the other game. The Raiders 24, Titans 22. What a choke. Fuck me. The Titans led 22 points to 0. They lose the game 24-22. What a choke. Wow. Lorenzo, I know you can't blame one player, but when you look at the Gold Coast Titans, when you look at their key players on their side, who do you pinpoint the loss on? Like, who do you put the blame on here? Because there was a few players that did not step up when the game was on the line.
Well, I mean, he's young. I don't want to sort of just give it to him, but I will be honest and brutal when I say it. But I think Toby Sexton's one to blame, really. I think Sexton should have done a lot more as a halfback. He's out there controlling the game. He's out there to do so much. But, and when Titans had that 22-0 lead, when they were in full control and they were, basically, they should have won from there. In a game of footy, 22, 24 points is usually nothing when you win a game. But, Sexton's game control and how he led the side around the second half was, obviously shows he's a work in progress player still. That's what it shows me. Yeah,
no, absolutely. And I think he is only a good young kid. Like, I like Sexton. He's a good kid, man, but he choked hard tonight. When you lead 22-0 in the game of football, your halves need to take over. So Brimson, Sexton need to take over the game. Hell, David Fafita, who's on $1 million a season, he can't touch the ball. He's not getting the ball. Give him the fucking ball. He's a nightmare to stop. He's a nightmare. Give him the ball, man. What are they doing? What are they doing?
Titans lose a lot. They lose a lot when he's not involved for feeder.
Oh, fucking hell, man. And when he had the ball, he looked dangerous too. So, really disappointing. But let's get into the review real quick. It was a pretty crazy sort of game. It was a game of two halves, really. So, the Titans started off well. 14th minute, first try goes to Philip Sami. Titans go left to Brimson. He throws it over to Sami, and Sami scores first. Good try.
Yeah, it was. It was a good ball movement, actually, sort of how they sort of did that textbook play. So, nice try by Titans.
The Titans go to 4-0 after 14 minutes scoring, and then in the 22nd minute, Brian Kelly, brilliant try here. He put a grabber kick in, both them all taps it back to Kelly, and Kelly scores. What a great individual try that was, bro.
Yeah, it was a smart play, actually. I think Kelly's a very underrated player as well, and I like Kelly, and he did a good job scoring that try. Did
a very good job there. Titans go to 10 points to 0. And then 29th minute, Bo Thermal scores a try through Toby Sexton. Very nice short ball to Bo Thermal. He was sort of just on the burst. Very nice try to Bo Thermal. He had a good game tonight too.
Yeah, I think someone like Thermal's on the up as a player. I really do think so. And his try was good. I think that was a nice try for the Titans.
Yeah, and I think Bo Thermal is just improving as a player, and it's good to see. Titans go to 16-0 up, and then in the 36th minute, Tino Basua Malawi scores. Aaron Clark, quick ball from dummy half to Tino. Tino barges over and scores. Pretty nice try from Tino, but it was soft as too, wasn't it?
Yeah, Raiders defense should have been a lot more aware of Tino being that close to the line. I mean, he's a big unit, so it's going to be hard to stop him. But yeah, soft defense, I reckon.
No doubt. Titans 22-0, and then right before half time, about a minute before half time, Sammy Volame goes into score. The Raiders find an offload, and Volame scores in the right centre position. Very nice try to Sammy Volame.
They needed that. They honestly needed that. I think if they didn't score a try before half time, then it could have been a different game. But yeah, they needed that a lot.
They definitely did. So half time, Titans 22-4, and I'm thinking to myself, well, Canberra, can they come back into this game? What's going to happen? Are the Titans going to run away with it? Who the fuck knows what's going to happen there? And we get to the second half, mates, and in the 46th minute, Matt Tomoko scores. Jack White and grab a kick through for Tomoko. What a try from Tomoko.
Oh, he's a gun, Tomoko. I really like him as a player, actually. I'm starting to really think he's a quality young centre coming up, and I think he's going to be really good in years to come. So that was a good try.
Yeah, it was a very nice try, and the Titans go to 22 points to 10, and the Raiders are coming back very slowly. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here comes the Raiders coming back. And then 51st minute, Tomoko scores his second try within 5 minutes. Tom Starling made a break. He gave the ball back on the inside to Rapana. Rapana to Tomoko, and Tomoko scores again. What a try.
Well, yeah, Tom Starling's running game was a difference as well. I think the way he moved the ball and sort of ran definitely helped Raiders. And, yeah, that try was good. So, great try getting back in it.
It's a fucking good try, wasn't it? And then at that point, Titans 22 points to 14. Raiders could not kick a fucking goal to save their life at one point. And then 61st minute, Sebastian Chris scores. Schneider to Chris. Very nice ball from Schneider. Chris scores in the corner. Raiders are back. What a game. They're coming back.
Yeah, it was a great pass by Schneider out to Seb Chris. I mean, lucky he didn't put his foot on the line because it was close, but fantastic try.
And then the Titans still lead, though, 22-18. The Raiders still can't kick a fucking goal. And then, mate, the big moment, 75th minute, Chance Nickel-Klokstad scores. Schneider grabber kicks it through. Chance Nickel-Klokstad gets the ball down before it goes over the dead ball line. What a try to CNK.
Oh, that was the game-changing try, basically. You know, if he didn't score that and if he missed the ball before it went out, then, yeah, it might have been a different game. But, seriously, yeah, great effort by CNK. Very important try. That was good.
Absolutely. Schneider kicks the conversion. Raiders lead 24-22. Now, Lorenzo, when the Titans... So, Canberra lead 24-22. There's about 4 minutes to go in the game. The Titans did not kick off short. They kicked the ball long. Mate, I don't know about you, but... Why the fuck didn't they go short kickoff?
Well, you know what? You know what's funny? When they were about to kick off, I thought they were going to go short straight away because there was like about 6 minutes left, and I thought, going for a short. And I think going for a short kickoff would not help, not hurt at all. And I really think that could have given them a chance to sort of do something. They got it back. So yeah, I don't know. That was weird by Campbell. I really think he should have gone short.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking there. They should have went short. Titans had a couple of chances down the other end, and I thought to myself, well, because I think David Fafita made a big run, and then they were about 35 metres away. I'm thinking, well, if Jaden Campbell or if Brimson or Sexton, if one of them get deep, a 2-point field goal from the 40-metre line is the only way the Titans may get back in this game, to maybe get the golden point. They didn't do it. They went left, and Kelly knocked the ball on. I mean, I don't know about you, Lorenzo, but a 2-point field goal or putting up a big bomb would have been the best choice for the Titans.
I think 2-point field goal because they're only down, but they're only like ahead by a couple, and I think maybe going for a 2-point field goal would have just honestly made a difference because they only lost by 2 points. So they got that 2-point field goal and might have actually won by 2 points. So
it would have been golden point if we kicked the 2-point field goal. It would have been golden point for sure.
That's right.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Brian Kelly knocked the ball on. I'm going, what the fuck? And then, well, fuck me. 20 seconds to go. Titans are throwing the ball left, and then Semi Valame puts on one of the biggest fucking hits I've
Wow.
seen since Steve Maddie. Semi Valame comes out of the line, bang! Right on Brimson, right in the fucking ribs. What a
Great.
shot. What a hit.
Great hit. I think Brimson might have forgot what day it is. I don't think he knows what day it is today. Honestly, I thought
He doesn't know where the fuck he is. He's thinking he's up on the Gold Coast still at a fucking nightclub. He didn't know what hit him. Mate, Valame's shot. I think it's the biggest hit of the year so far, and it's one of the best big hits I've seen since Steve Maddie. What a fucking shot.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is one of the best hits this year. I think I haven't seen much better so far this year as well. So that Valame hit was very good. And Valame, shout out to Valame, actually. I think he had a very good game, and I can see why Ricky's persisting with him in the centers because of how he's been going. So yeah, I think he's going to be good.
Valame just went fucking bang. Fuck, it was a good shot. Great, love to see it. And full time, Raiders win 24-22. What a comeback. Down 22-0. They come back to win 24-22. Justin Holbrook would be fucking fuming. He would be filthy. I saw when the game ended, I saw it up in the coach's box there. Mate, he looked fuming with rage. So I don't know what you reckon, Lorenzo, but I reckon the whole Titans team is going to get a big spray.
Well, they should. I mean, you shouldn't be losing by 22 points. When you're up ahead by 22-24, anywhere in the 20 mark, that's honestly enough to win your footy game in the end.
Yeah, it is.
And if they couldn't go on with the win there, then yeah, that's obviously their fault for not being committed for the second half and not being, just as good as they were in the first. So I don't know, it's their fault really, and they should cop it.
Yeah, absolute shocking, man. I couldn't believe it. The Titans, they blew it and, well, suck shit. That's what you get, Titans. That's exactly what you get. Suck shit.
I just want to say also, never get too cocky and never get, what's it called, declare a game. Never declare a game at halftime because, people jinx it and that's what happens.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're not wrong about that one. You don't want to fucking be going fucking carrying on at halftime thinking that you won the game. But, yeah, unbelievable. Raiders, too good. What a comeback. Mate,
Great.
Your top three players on ground from tonight's game. The Raiders and Titans game, I should say.
Yeah, so I'll go from 3 to 1. So I'd say number 3, Semi Valame. Number two, I'm going to give the Brad Schneider. I really thought he had a good game, actually. I honestly think he went well. And number 1, my man of the match, I'm going to give it to Seb Chris. I think he had a great game.
Yeah, look, for me, bro, I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to give number 3 to Semi Valame as well. Number 2, I'm going Matthew Tomoko. I thought he was phenomenal. And number 1, my man of the match, I'm giving it to Jack White. I thought Jack White's kicking game was great. His running game was dangerous. And I thought Jack White's, he was the reason why they got back into the game. So I thought Jack White was best player on the field. Raiders, what a comeback. What a win. What a game.
Thanks, Canberra, for saving my... Because I got the first 2 games wrong of Super Saturday, but thanks to Canberra for them saving that.
I had every fucking tip right. I had the Sharks, I had the Warriors, I had the Rabbitohs, I had the Panthers. Storm fucked me and the Titans fucked me. So I'm still going well this round. I'm still going pretty well. I've got fucking 4 games right, 2 wrong, but fuck, man. What a game. Raiders. Mate, before we go, what was your favourite game of the day?
Favourite game of the day? I really think it was the Storm Para one. Just everything about it was good. Just a great game, honestly.
All right. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the Saturday football review for round 3 of the 2022 NRL season. ProEnzo, Vidz, mate, thank you for coming on the Saturday football review, bro. I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, no worries. Always good to come on your channel and do this review yet again for another week of footy. So thanks again, bro.
Before we go, just a little message to all the Titans fans out there. What happened, Gold Coast? What happened, Gold Coast?
What happened? Don't jinx yourselves. That's exactly right. That's what happens. Yeah. Bloody chokers. Gold Coast
Have a
choked
good
hard.
night. And Gold Coast Titans, what happened? What happened? See you later.